Hi, I'm Irina Bailey and you are at the Airport of Fashion. It's a pleasure to me to introduce you to the art fashion celebrity, Stefano Armani. The sole owner and creative director of Stefano Couture boutique in London. Red carpet, weddings and other modern special event gowns are created in his boutique at the High Street. All the materials used to make the bespoke garments are handmade. There is a lot more about him and his creations to follow. Don't miss it! Come fly with me!
So, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. How is London in these days of darkness for weddings
London.
and events? So, how is it?
Oh, well, it's not too bad really because I'm busy. I'm doing wedding dresses. I don't go out very often, so it's okay. It's not bad. I'm coping.
Well done. I have no doubts actually. So, shall we start? So, welcome to the Airport of Fashion.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're really welcome. And probably you're sick and tired of this question, but my audience will not forgive me if I don't ask you. Do you have any relation to the matter, to the Monsieur, to the Don, to the Armani?
No, I don't. I have no connection with them whatsoever. No, I don't know him, but I haven't met him, but I have spoken to a member of his family because when I was doing my shop, I wanted to call it Armani Brides, and I had a little issue with them, so I spoke to a member of the family, but no connection.
So,
Oh,
he knows about you, yes?
he knows about my shop, yes.
And what does he say?
So basically, he wasn't very happy with the name because Armani is a big name. So he thinks that he doesn't want anybody using his brand. But basically, you have a brand, so you could call it Armani. You could call it, as long as you're not using Giorgio, you're not using, his name. It's fine. It's legal. Because it's a name that you're using, so I'm allowed to do that.
Wonderful. So as far as your boutique is concerned, so you mentioned, so you are the sole owner, you are the creative director. How do you manage to administrate all this stuff? How do you manage to create, to administrate, to run the boutique, to meet people and have some private life? I'm amazed with you, really.
It's very difficult. It's very difficult. So I have 2 members of staff that work for me, who work upstairs, and I have 2 seamstresses that I design the dresses and they sew them for me. But I'm the one who does all the creative part. I'm the one who puts all the Swarovski crystals on there. I'm the one who does all the fittings. So I'm the main part. But when they make them, I'm always there because my customers, my clients are very, very high-end and they want everything perfect. So that's my big part of doing everything. But I have a social life.
I'm happy to hear this. You're a handsome man, so you must have a social life. And
well, I have a partner, so I have a partner. So
congratulations.
I'm quite happy.
Describe me, please, your usual working day. So, being so busy.
So, when my shop is open, it's all by appointment. So it's a very high-end boutique. So clients come in, they look at the catalog, they see the dress, say they want. I have samples, they try them on, and then I make them. So that's my everyday thing that I do with them. Every client is different. So every client that walks into the door has a different way of having a dress. Some like them like that, some like them straight, some like it straight, some like it very big, So it depends on color, Some people like ivory, some people like red, some people like black, you know, for the wedding. So it varies really. So my everyday to-day life in the boutique is always very, very busy. So I've always have something to do. So I'm never ever short of time.
Tell me, Stefano, how do you find the inspiration? Where do you find it? And
So
what is this moment? Ah, yes.
yeah, so I might see something, you know, I might be out and shopping, and then I see like a dress and I think, oh, okay, I like that dress. Maybe I could change that, put some feathers, or maybe I could make it half a dress and put another color, or, you know, I always have ideas in my head that I want to make something unique. You know, I don't want to be your high street where you can just go to a shop and buy a wedding dress. No, I want to be something different. I want to be known for something that I'm doing. You know, I want to put my label on it and I know it's mine. So that's where I get my inspiration. I see things, I get ideas, and I put them together.
Please tell me, what kind of clothes you prefer? Being so high-end couturier, so what kind of clothes do you prefer?
And when I'm in my boutique, obviously I dress up very smart. I have like a waistcoat, you know, I have a nice smart jacket, Christian Louboutin shoes. You know, I wear like really smart. But when I'm at home, I like to be very casual. I like to wear my favorite is Gucci, if I'm allowed to say that. So I wear a lot of Gucci, and I wear lots of jeans, you know, loafers, sometimes trainers, because I like to be comfortable when I'm not working. But when I'm at work, I like to dress up really smart, because it's really good for your clients as well to see that you're presentable, and it gives them an inspiration to come into the shop when you look nice.
That's really true. So about your clientele, how do you know that very design, that very dress is for that very bride?
Right. So when they come in, I kind of sit them down with a glass of champagne, of course, and then I go through the colors. Some, as I said, some like ivory, some like, it depends on what colors. But when I see the shape of their body, then sometimes they pick some really awful designs for themselves. So if it's a very slim girl, she'd want a big dress. That's not going to look great, because you have to show your body. You know, you have to show your figure, you have to see what kind of style, you don't want too much covering. So when I see the bride and they come in and they look at me, they think, oh, I want that and I want that. They see the dresses and they want them, but I change their mind completely, because I look at them, I ask them how they're having their hair, what kind of shoes they're wearing, and what the theme is. So she tells me it's a gold theme, then I might have maybe some gold sash, or I might have some gold hair. You know, so I kind of look at them and then I decide on what I want to do with them. Some say no's, but 70% of the time they say yes. They allow me to do what I want. And they're always very happy. I've never had any complaints, so thank God for that.
Your design is really exquisite. Your dresses are really high-end, so they're really beautiful. Yes. It's true.
Thank you so much.
I was amazed. So
thank you.
And it demands a lot of skill, a lot of craftsmen to make it. So
yes.
How many craftsmen you've got to do,
for
example, one dress?
So one dress may take 6 to 7 months, depending on what kind of dress. But my material is ordered. So when I order my material, it comes from abroad. So it may come from Dubai, it may come from India, you know, it could come from, I have good suppliers. So if I want something, I get it. So I have 2 girls who are seamstresses. One is a designer as well, but I don't let her design because I do all the designing. She just like makes everything look pretty for me. So when I'm designing a dress, it could take about 3 weeks to design a dress. I put it together on a mannequin, and then I cut the material, and then they try it on, and if they like it, then I put the real material that I'm using for the dress and I make it for them. And that's exactly how I do everything. I do everything from start to finish. I make sure that everything is perfect.
And tell me, are there any Ukrainian craftsmen in your shop to help?
No,
you
I haven't had at this moment. I haven't had any at the moment, but I might do. You never know. After this, I might have.
So, our talented people, you see, you've got the chance to be one of Stefano Armani, collaboration team. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So they can come to Stefano Couture Boutique in central London, and they can come and see me.
Wonderful. What is the most expensive dress you've ever made in your
Oh
life?
my God.
How much did it cost?
30,000
pounds.
So 30,000 pounds. It's made the most expensive, and it's pure silk, and we only use the finely Swarovski crystals, which are very expensive. So if a bride wants the whole of the bodice in crystal, it can be very expensive, because one piece could cost you £26. So it can be about 30,000 is the most expensive. The lowest is about 5,000.
You know, we Ukrainians, we love weddings. So for the bride, for the dress, for the beloved woman, you know, our grooms, they can do everything. So I think that soon you will get, the booking.
Please bring the Ukrainian ladies to my shop.
And we love Swarovski, and we love her, and we love all this couture stuff.
Brilliant. They should come and see me at Stefano Couture Boutique, no problem.
What is the biggest star has won?
Oh my God. But I have done some big people, and I have done red carpet events. I'd love to tell you, but I can't, because I have to sign a disclaimer, and I can't disclose that. I'm sorry. I would love to tell you, maybe one day.
Oh, they are wearing your dress, and they want to keep it secret who made that dress. Really?
So they don't keep the secret who made the dress, because it goes in the magazine, or it goes on television, or it goes on the red carpet event. But you have to be quite discreet about who the person is. So they wear it, they tell you who I am, but I can't tell them who they are, if you understand what I'm saying. So one day maybe I might allow them to do that.
Are stars demanding, or they are behaving like human beings?
I'm trying to find a really nice way to say it.
Otherwise you will be fired.
I will be fired. Some are very demanding, but some are not. But I mean, it's like everything, everyone is different. So I might have a celebrity who is very easygoing, very nice, and I might have one who comes in and is not a bridezilla. Let's say a bridezilla. It's a stressful thing to get married,
Yes, it's stress, but positive stress.
I don't know that, because I've never bought a dress for myself, and I'm never going to.
In Ukraine, we love to celebrate weddings, as I told you, nearly everything about weddings. So especially wedding, yes, when we are talking about the goal, and everybody tries to celebrate, rich, not rich at all. So it's just a big event for Ukraine.
Yes, of course.
How do people celebrate it in UK? Do they have the same attitude?
People don't want to spend money on food or alcohol or to dress the venue. They want to spend money on their dress, because they want to look like a princess, and everyone's looking at them. So they don't care about spending money on a venue. They care about spending money on their dress, which is good for me.
Superstition in Ukraine. I know that in many countries abroad, people also do have superstition that the groom shouldn't see the dress before the wedding. But did it happen that the groom was together with the bride to choose the design of the dress?
I get ladies that come in with their mother, their grandmother, their bridesmaids, and their cousins, everyone, the whole family comes in. And then the fiance comes in, and he's the one who picks what dress she wants. So I think that's not nice, because there's no surprise for the day of the wedding, He's seen her already, apart from her hair, obviously, and her makeup. I don't think it's right for the groom to come in to the bridal boutique to see the bride in her wedding dress. I think it's a really big surprise for the day of the wedding. I have had quite a few people that have done that. My niece is getting married next year in May, and he's seen her dress already. So I don't know why, but they do that, and I don't think
probably because they pay for it.
Well, she's getting it free, so yes.
Okay,
Possibly.
so in these difficult times for fashion industry, tell me, how many dresses were cancelled, or were they cancelled? I mean, the dresses from your...
To be honest with you, I've had no cancellations for my wedding dresses because they pay a deposit. I have to finish the job. So when I finish, they could take it away. Whether they get married or not this year or next year, it's down to them. I do my job. I haven't been affected by the coronavirus, so I'm still very busy. I'm doing lots of things. So thank God for that, I'm still busy. But I understand that some people cancelled their wedding and cancelled their dresses. But not for me.
Good. That's very good. Good news, Stefano.
Yeah, exactly right.
So many brides will be so beautiful in such beautiful dresses, you know. And probably they will, but they now can save money for the venue and for all this festive dinner, and give all this money to you to make beautiful dresses for.
Aren't you got such a great idea?
Sessions.
Fantastic. Maybe you should come and work for me. Free advertising.
Do you have interesting love stories that your clients told you?
Stories. I had one lady who came into my boutique not long ago, very recently, and she came in to see a wedding dress. She was 80 years old, and she was getting married to a 27-year-old guy. So when she came in, I didn't know that it was her fiance. So of course you don't think of like an older lady getting married with a wedding dress. And she came in, and I thought it was her son, and I thought they were coming in to have a look at some dresses for his bride. She came in, she sat down, I gave her a drink, a champagne, and she drank that, and she said, "Oh, the dress is for me." I can't say I'm not ageist. I don't discriminate anybody. Anybody could do whatever they like, you know. It's a free country. But I was a little bit shocked because she was a small little 80-year-old lady looking for a glamorous wedding dress with lots of Swarovski and backless and, you know, very kind of something that a young girl would wear. And she came in and she tried on so many dresses, and she bought 2 dresses for her.
Because her dream came true at last, to wear this fairy tale dress and, you know, to be like, you know,
with a young man.
Like in her dream, yes, especially with the young man. So, ladies,
yes, exactly. Well, good luck to her.
Doesn't matter. In the in Stefano Armani dresses, any age, you will be looking smart, and
you will look amazing. You know, I mean, she was nicely done. She had beautiful hair, and her makeup was lovely. I mean, she had some work done. You could see that, but she was very glamorous, and I was very proud that she came in, and I made her a beautiful dress, and she bought a dress, and I hope she's happy for the rest of her life.
So, and finally, just take this opportunity to tell anything you wish to our beautiful Ukrainian women, Stefano.
Oh my God, okay, so, you know, if you're looking for a beautiful wedding dress, come and see me. I will make you your dream dress. You don't have to give me ideas. I could look at you and I could make the most amazing dress for you. If you come and see me, I will treat you like a princess, like I do with everybody.
Amazing, amazing. So our Ukrainian ladies now know for sure that they're safe and sound very fast.
Yes, exactly. I can even come there and I can see them. I'll come to them. How about that?
Wow, so you are welcome. You are welcome actually. In Kiev.
Thank you, I will.
In Kiev, you got our kingdom to, you know, to make a stay. So you're welcome.
Thank you. Brilliant, thank you. I will come one day and I will visit for sure.
Great. Thank you for this opportunity to talk to you, knowing how busy you are. I'm happy to hear that your boutique is prospering and nothing interferes to make the beautiful dresses and to make a lot of women happy. I remind that was Stefano Armani in the Airport of Fashion.
I just want to talk a little bit about myself and how I achieved being a couture wedding dress designer and evening gowns. So basically, I'll start off by speaking and talking, shall I say, about being a couture wedding dress designer in the UK. So I went to St Martin's School of Fashion, which I did a course there. And then I decided that I was going to open a couture wedding boutique in London, in Marylebone. Being a wedding dress designer in London can be quite a rat race, to be honest, because there's a lot of designers all over the world, and especially in the UK. You have to kind of build yourself up. You need to make sure that you understand your clients and understand what they want and put whatever they want together. Sometimes it's not always a good way to take advice from your clients, because they always seem to pick the wrong kind of dress for themselves. But when I see a bride, I like to kind of sit down and have a consultation with them and explain to them that this is the kind of dress that I think is going to suit you better. So for me, it's very important to sit down and speak with your clients and understand them and kind of get an idea about their personality, because I think if you find out a bit about their personality, you know what kind of dress they're going to go for. And then once we've done that, we put a sketch together. Most of my clients are very high-end. I do some celebrities, which I can't mention. Some are very demanding, some are not so demanding, depending on what kind of person they are as well, depending on what kind of celebrity they are. Being a wedding dress designer is it's very hard, because sometimes you don't know what kind of expectation they require, and sometimes you think, oh, this is going to suit you, and then you make the dress and then they decide at the last minute, no, I don't want that. So then you have to take it all apart and then you have to start from scratch. So I think being a couture wedding dress designer in London means understanding. And for me, I'm very good at sitting down and explaining to my client that this is what I'm going to do, and I have to make sure 100% that that is what she wants. There's so many designs out there, and there's so many designers out there, but you have to make your designs unique. If you don't make your designs unique and different from everyone else, then you're going to be the same as everybody.